I'm going to explain why sometimes it's safer for you to fly rather than drive if you're undocumented or outside of status. So, if you have to travel, and let's say you're a DACA recipient or you're somebody that's completely undocumented, and you have to travel from point A to point B within the United States, then your two options are you can fly there or you can drive there. You're really asking is, will I have an encounter with immigration? Will I have an encounter with ICE or Customs and Border Protection or Border Patrol? Now, if you're driving a very short distance or the travel is very short distance, I would say drive because you are not going to go through a CBP checkpoint. If it's a long distance and you cross through the 100-mile area that's close to the Mexican border or through the 100-mile area that is close to the Canada border or from the coastlines, basically you can Google this. You can find out where the CBP checkpoints are. If you're going to pass through one of those checkpoints, then you have a very high likelihood of having one of these encounters with Customs and Border Protection at either a fixed checkpoint that they set up or a non-fixed temporary checkpoint that they can set up within that 100-mile area. Now, because you're going to have this encounter, then you are having to weigh the risks. Now, these are the dangers of driving. You know that if you're going to pass a checkpoint, there's a high likelihood that they will not just wave you through, because sometimes they do just wave you through. There's a likelihood that they will stop you and question you. Now, if you're going through domestic flights, that is safer on a lot of circumstances. Number one, it's safer if you're going from a domestic airport to another domestic airport, because typically for those, there won't be ICE at all. But if you're going through an international airport that also has a domestic terminal, then yeah, ICE might be there, but they won't check you. So yes, right now ICE is at the airports, that's for sure. But they're really just looking for people, number one, that have removal orders because they will show up positive in the system. When you buy your plane ticket, it might get flagged by the TSA, or the TSA will take that data automatically and send it to ICE. And if there's a removal order there for you, it will get flagged and you might get picked up. But if you don't have a removal order, then you are not going to deal with ICE unless you just see them right now doing the TSA's job, basically helping with lines and stuff. If you don't look nervous, if you don't run away, they should just let you through. You will be unidentifiable or unrecognizable from any other traveler. So because of that, you will not have an encounter. Again, if you're driving and you're going to pass through a checkpoint and you know it, you will have an encounter, more than likely. If you're flying domestically, even from an international airport, domestic to domestic, and you don't have a removal order, you won't have an encounter. So you're safer to travel by flying than you otherwise would be through driving.